All right, we have a new chapter of the One Punch Man remake. Before we start reading, I wanted to talk a bit about some news I had received that Yusuke Murata, the artist of the One Punch Man remake, his father had unfortunately passed away. So that's why there was a bit of a delay for this chapter. But I really wanted to emphasize that it was really just a bit of a delay. It's honestly shocking how quickly he was able to return to work. I find that the career of the mangaka is quite unique among really all professions. A lot of things that kind of require a lot of personal commitment that you particularly have to get back in there right away aren't necessarily things that are creative projects, or very likely they aren't. You know, like if you're the CEO of some business or something, yeah, you got to show up, but you're not actually necessarily creatively designing something from the ground up like you are if you're a mangaka. And conversely, if you work in a creative profession, typically you either have a support network of other people working on the same project as you, such that you yourself can likely take quite a bit of a break, or you're making your own schedule. Like if you're a musician or something, like a solo artist, the album can be delayed. Like it's like one work that will come out sometime in the future. A mangaka, I think, is quite unique in that they have to keep putting out a product under a fairly strict schedule, and yet it's a creative project that they have a whole lot of personal responsibility for. And that's why I like to think of manga not just as a creative project, but also as kind of like a trade, like someone who is a potter or a swordsmith or things like that, you know, where it's both a matter of expressing yourself creatively, but then also just putting in this consistent work. It's really amazing and really beautiful, and definitely a career that I think is worthy of a lot of admiration and just what it embodies in the abstract, outside of what it is you're actually making. Just the sheer practice of making it is so impressive. So I would imagine that Murata, a critically acclaimed artist, his father was quite proud of the way that his son had turned out. And I think it's a real tribute to the relationship they had and the relationship that Murata has with his fans, and this manga that he is making, truly for the ages, truly a remarkable series in so many ways, that he's able to bring us this chapter so soon after one of the greatest losses anyone can experience in their life, the death of a parent. Anyways, I just wanted to say something about it. We have a cool cover page here with Fubuki, Bang, and Boom, I believe. To be grown up is to look good in black. Yeah, alright. I can get behind that. And this chapter has an extremely exciting title, Saitama versus Orochi, the Monster King. This is a drawing for you that'll enjoy. It's unrelated to the chapter, but Murata posted on his Twitter last time his apology since the chapter came out later than he announced it would. You can check out his Twitter at NeboKudo. If you also search for that, you can probably find his Ustream account, which he often will use to stream himself drawing. I don't know if he's been doing that lately, but for a while it was pretty consistent. If you want super spoilers for the next chapter, you can actually just see it being drawn, which is so cool. Anyways, okay, so in the last chapter, Orochi had risen up from the depths of the Monster Association headquarters, staring down Saitama, in recognition of Saitama's powers, saying that you can't be ignored. Even though Gyoro, the commander of this whole operation, was staring down Tatsumaki, who the monsters would have assumed to be the strongest enemy, besides, I guess, King, on the hero's side, Orochi recognizes in Saitama an even greater danger and wants to face off against him. So this is going to be an interesting fight. We really don't have that good a read on Orochi's power level. Moreover, we don't really have a good read on Saitama's power level, since he just one-shots basically everybody. We know that, what's-his-face, Alien Man, Boros, was able to tank like one hit, one punch, start regenerating before Saitama's went serious series on him. So what will Orochi take? All right, let's see. Someone lives right above. The noise is really bothering me, so I came for a walk down here. Orochi with one of his precision head tentacle things strikes at Saitama. Saitama disappearing immediately. The impact I felt earlier was no small feat, so I came to investigate. I find is a great force, powerful enough even to be a threat to us, and yet not listed in our precaution list. Of course, if I do not crush you here, you'll become very dangerous. Knowing all these monsters down here are part of some kind of group. Like, can Orochi even, like, does he even process what Saitama is saying to him? But Saitama has no idea what's happening, that it's just loud, so he came down to complain. And just now, he's piecing together the idea that these monsters are part of a group. Like, not only is he totally dissociated from this current raid, but he, like, doesn't even know any of the pre-planning. He hasn't been, like, following the news. The depth of his ignorance is so amazing here. So danger and threat and whatnot, but I'm the one who's getting attacked left and right. All I'm doing is fighting back. Okay, an energy blast. This coming from the main mouth. So I think we can assume this is probably one of Orochi's strongest attacks. That was close. He just dives at them. Sure enough, it's attacking again. Ooh, and Rover gets back up, hearing the sound of his master's attack. Still alive, Rover? Kill this human. Oh, did he burn part of his cape? Wow, that was close. Yeah, look, his cape is singed. So he deploys Rover, sorry. I think he's very eager to just take care of Saitama and get back to helping Gyodo. And Rover runs. Oh, I thought he was. Yeah, he is running away. He's running away. He's running away. Running away at extremely high fast speed. Dog running at extremely high fast speed. What have you done to Rover? Really went and burned my cape, didn't you? No matter how you look at it, you were definitely a monster. Won't have to go easy on you. Get ready for a normal punch. Yeah, Rover he thought was just some sort of animal. So he just kind of gave him a tap. The cat, again, he thought maybe this is like somebody's pet. I don't know. Just get out of here. The naked ninja's running around. He just knocked unconscious. So this time he seems a little satisfied. But this is definitely a monster. So he can just blow it up. Holding back against Rover? He's not bluffing. His presence makes the monster cells within me restless. That's what it was. This man's existence explains much that we had been unable to understand. Oh, cool. So it's like, I feel like through the research into monsterization, and through this idea of like repeated next death experiences will make you stronger, they had kind of like hypothesized the being like Saitama, but they weren't really able to like add it up in their heads, you know? This is like something both in the direction of their research, but so far beyond it. It's somewhat similar to like when they were talking in the House of Evolution, Zombie Man and the former director of it. Did that happen in the remake, or did it just happen in the webcomic? I'm just remembering the webcomic. Oh, whatever. And they were like, yeah, there's some people that just surpass our understanding. Like, there's some people that are just incomprehensible. But they do exist. And here it is. It's Caped Baldy. Gotetsu. Elder Centipede. That rumor of the ghost town horror that had been spreading among the humans. It's not about me or the Monster Association. It was about this man. Wow. Orochi, smart guy, actually able to put all of these incidents together correctly. The Goketsu was taken out, Elder Centipede was taken out, who had been doing it, the ghost town horror, all sorts of crazy things had been happening there and then dying. It's about this man. Not been this excited in a long time. Ooh, he's doing something. He's like retreating down more into a fighting form instead of just this kind of mass destruction form. Ooh, are we gonna see like a humanoid Orochi squaring off against Saitama? That would be sick nasty. Oh wait, what's going on? I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, I think all of the snakes are retracting back into their overmouths. This one in the bottom right just looks like a dinosaur. Kind of looks like an Allosaurus or something. Up here on the top right, we see like a real alien looking thing, you know, like the Ridley Scott aliens. Oh, so cool. What an amazing design. Just like it's like they had held off on the true draconic, you know? Like dragon was the top tier of the monster threat, but we never really had a proper dragon monster. You know? They had been holding back. And now here we get full dragon mode. Yes! Oh my god, look at him! This will be the final showdown between the strongest. Oh, I'm so excited. And I kind of feel like it's true. I don't know. Are guys like Black Sperm still above this? Is Garo gonna end up above this? And here, you know, webcomic spoilers. Please go read the webcomic. I'm gonna talk about stuff that happens in the webcomic. But by the end, Garo clearly outclasses all of the other Monster Association people. But here, if Saitama takes out Orochi before the kind of end game of this arc, where it becomes more clear how the power levels are tiered out, we're never going to get to see, will Garo eventually surpass Orochi? Will Black Sperm eventually surpass Orochi in the way that Black Sperm surpassed Gyodo? Well, it doesn't matter. This is more fitting with the series anyways. It's not about these precise power level matchups. Because, like, who knows? Who knows how these characters match up to Boros? Saitama already beat Boros. It's over. So yeah, this feels quite appropriate. That the super final boss, or probably the super final boss, is just taken out at the midway point of the arc by Saitama, who's literally just wandering around. Truly piqued my interest. You've reached the pinnacle of strength for human beings. How effective will be that against me? Someone looking forward to it. Ooh, will it be able to evoke those faint emotions and sense of self of mind that have become clouded? Saitama should appreciate this. This is very in line with that kind of undercurrent of plot, the real kind of emotional bottom layer of the series, which is Saitama's apathy and alienation, his disconnect from the world because of his overwhelming monstrous strength. And we only occasionally kind of remember that this is how Saitama lives his life. You know, we see him like meeting it up, hanging out with King, playing video games, concerned only with stuff like the shopping. And usually these are kind of like played for gags. But when you really think about it, they reflect someone who's like pretty dissatisfied with the world, pretty just kind of done with things and alienated and distant and such. So it's like, yeah. And remember when he's fighting Suiryu? He's like, you shouldn't get any more powerful. If you want to have fun in life, you shouldn't get any more powerful. And here he's encountering Orochi, who's saying like the same sort of things. I've lost myself. I only have faint emotions of self now. I haven't been this excited in a long time. I, the ultimate life form, the greatest natural enemy mankind has ever faced, enough is enough. On the contrary, I have no interest in you whatsoever. What are you getting all excited by yourself for? I'm tired of hearing these self-introductions. But come on, Saitama. This guy understands you. Like, he just doesn't care. He's like not even listening. He's actually just so tired of monsters and villains going on and on like this. Yeah, he like just really doesn't care. King of this, ancient weapon of this, final evolution of something, sealed whatnot, the whole universe so-and-so, but whatever. I want a ton of these like you. What's the big difference? All this stuff about the ultimate life form, you'll end up getting one punched anyways. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, man. There have been like so many kings of this. You know, there's Sea King, Sky King got taken out by the aliens. It's like Underground King, Beast King, Forest King. I don't know. I think I'm making some of these up, but final evolution of Saya, sealed whatnot, whole universe. Okay. Let's go. But like I said, I'm not expecting anything. All right, an awesome attack from Orochi. A crazy 5-dragon punch, a Tiamat punch. I believe that's what that's called, right? The 5-headed dragon. A Tiamat punch. Looks so cool. And what will Saitama do? Punches them all away. All heads exploding simultaneously. Very clearly just punching up to clip the attack. I think he really wants to drive home. In this, at least in this one instance, he wants him to really understand, like, no, I've done this before. Like, stop thinking you'll impress me. The other heads now firing off a quintuple laser blast, swirling together an insane vortex of energy. What a cool attack. Oh my god. And it's just, this is just the series in a nutshell. That so much effort is put into the design of these characters. So much love by one Murata to come up with these most badass, insane attacks. And then Saitama get out of here. So Saitama taking the full extent of the quintuple dragon breath attack, shooting through these catacomb layers of the Monster Association. They already made one giant pit. Now they're making one big tunnel. Ooh, Atomic Samurai sees these waves of energy coming and cuts them to shreds. So cool. Just, you know, just out of nowhere, we get to see that. All right. Bang, Boom, and Fubuki also deflecting the attacks. You can see they're using their fists, their various martial arts schools, to deflect and flow the energy away from them. Not really sure what to expect when it comes to monster layers, but I guess lightning coming from below you is normal here. Yeah, because poor Boom is like just a martial artist. Like, he was never a hero. He never had to fight monsters. Tatsumaki covering herself in the bubble. Same with Gyoru. Lightspeed Flash. A little concerned. A huge bulge rippling through the city with this attack. Wow! Oh, that's so cool. Just the way that's depicted is so amazing. But it's a ghost town, so don't worry. Don't worry. There's nobody there. Well, there's all those like Class A heroes and stuff. Oh, there is some people. The subway tunnel experience is a cave-in. Or rather, I think they just are about to come to the edge. Wow. Oh, this is so cool. Oh my god, that's so cool. Just to see the subway tunnel bisected like that, and to see like all of the auxiliary cables and stuff, that's so cool. You can tell sometimes the Murata is like a nerd for stuff like this, you know? Me too. And, like, all of the shots of the Monster Association, where I talked about this a million times before, right? Where it reminds me so much of those like cutaway books that you can see the interior of the ship or the castle or whatever, which I loved so much as a kid. They're looking across the other side of the subway tunnel. Like, what the hell do we do? The lava like dripping and pooling. Saitama knocked all the way to the end. Now running back all the way through the tunnel. Lining up his punch right at Orochi's body. Flying past his paw as Orochi in vain tries to reach out and grab him. Oh, caught by one of the hair talons. Nice try. Solid. Like, he's going incredibly fast right now, so that is very impressive. Like, we're seeing some pretty amazing feats from Orochi here. Like, I think we can reasonably say that he lives up to his reputation. Ooh. And Saitama whiffs. Orochi, an amazing dodge, propels his body upwards with another attack, with some more fire blast coming out from his midsection, where, yeah, there's this gigantic mouth that was like bellowing all the flames in his previous attack. So now I think another huge gigantic attack is coming downwards. Holy crap! Oh my god, it's just so cool. I love the like burning happening on the top, as if these attacks are like so powerful that they cause this like flare backwards, upwards. Oh my god, this is so amazing. You know, it's like you grow up watching like Digimon, Dragon Ball, like Power Rangers. I watched all this stuff as a kid, and this is just like the super beyond hyper real dream of it that I always had. You know, like that I just wanted to be like this badass, this huge, this intense. Oh my gosh, I love it. Saitama jumping upwards through rubble, punches straight through, and we can see Orochi's face twisted in pain as he ruptures right through the main body. All of these dragon pipes, now headless, spewing. Whoa. Oh man. The smithereens. What was that? It's the normal punch. It's just the normal punch. Not even a serious punch. Just the normal punch. So this is terror. Orochi, in millions of pieces, falls back into the abyss. Is that the last we'll see of him? I sure think so. But the fact that it ends with him conscious and saying something telepathically or considering something, it's not clear whether he's saying this to Saitama or not. Maybe suggests that more is to come. What I'd like to see now is the Gyoro reaction. Because she, first off, must have known that Orochi was fighting, because he didn't come to her call. And then she felt that huge shockwave in that attack. So she knew he was fighting. And then I think she can probably just sense when he's dead, or when he's taken such great damage. So she must be freaking out. Like, she's got Tatsumaki there with her. And Tatsumaki is the only person on the villain, the monster's radar that could do anything even in the ballpark of this. I bet she assumes it's King. I bet that's what happens. She's like, oh, King must have arrived. This must be like King's entrance. So he just destroys Orochi. Oh my god. Okay, fantastic chapter. It's just a fantastic chapter. I don't know what to say. There is nothing to say. A fantastic chapter. Okay. Okay. All right. We will eagerly await the next chapter. Bye-bye for now.